Hello ladies and gents, it's SpoonyPizzas here with another Pro Evolution Soccer 2018 video, and welcome to the manual press. So what is the manual press? It's when the opposition have the ball in a deep defensive area, and what you'll find is your team will want to back off unless you've got Gegenpress or you're playing all out attack. So if you're not playing either of those and you want your team to press the ball high up the pitch, this is the video you want to watch. So I've just lost the ball, and you can see by the body language of all my players, they're literally going to run back and get in position when they don't need to, because there's 10 players of the opposition in their penalty box and just the lone striker up front. Ideally, you want your team to press right now, and this is where manual press is really useful. It's not very easy to pull off, and it does require a lot of dexterity. Okay, as soon as you pass that ball, notice how quickly I selected Iniesta. And what I'm going to do is try and cut off the passing lanes, mainly to the guy at the top of the screen, but I also wasn't aware of where his striker was at the time. I was more focused on trying to cut out the passing lanes in the nearby vicinity. And the key is to force him to play the ball into dangerous areas. So if he goes backwards into the penalty box, and ideally I want him to go that way, because if you look at my team at the bottom there, that's where that's where most of my threat is. So you got to keep trying to push him towards your players if you can. And directly behind the ball carrier, I'm applying a secondary press with Suarez. As soon as he receives that ball, I quickly switch player again to Coutinho, and I'll be pressing the ball carrier whilst applying a secondary press with Luis Suarez. If you note Iniesta's position, if I didn't have him selected earlier, he would have fell back way into midfield, making it easier for them to get out. So you can see why I'm switching players very, very quickly and keeping them more or less up the pitch. And this is the manual press. Okay, so they won the ball initially on the 41st minute and 00 seconds. Now 34 seconds have passed, and still I've got a lot of players up the pitch. And the reason for that is because I'm changing player all the time and pressing and using the secondary press. So as you can see here, Suarez has managed to get in front. So what I'm going to do is just move around the back, and this is also known as the pincer movement or pincer attack. It's widely used in warfare, but you can apply it in PES as well.
There was just way too much pressure for him.
He got really lucky and got away with that one, but as soon as he's played that ball, I'm immediately applying the secondary press again, this time with Iniesta. And I'm also going to press with Coutinho. And notice the spread of players I've still got on the field. So they're still in an advanced position. And to the far right of the screen, you can just about catch Busquets' leg as he's playing that anchor midfield role. And he's protecting the long ball to the striker.
To get the shot away.
I'm starting to sense a bit of panic now because they went back to the goalie, and this defender here plays a one-touch pass when he didn't really need to. So what I've done is quickly again selected Suarez to cut out the passing lane, applied a secondary press with Coutinho, and you can still see Iniesta is still very, very high up the pitch. Okay, you may think that I got lucky with the ball rolling to Iniesta, but I say you make your own luck. And through that pressing, or the manual press, that's how it ended up with Iniesta and Coutinho so far upfield. They're ahead of Messi and Suarez, who are obviously my front pairing. So that's why the manual press is so good, because you can see here that Iniesta and Coutinho are both ahead of the strikers, and I've got an opportunity to thread Coutinho through with a very, very easy pass, and then it's just a case whether he can finish or not. And if you notice Messi's body language, and the rest of the team will move up because I've gained possession of the ball again.
He's gone for it! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Unfortunately, I didn't score, but I hope that gives you an idea of the manual press and why it's so effective. It does require a lot of dexterity with your fingers on the control pad. Being able to select player using not only the player select button but also your right analog stick. to select players that haven't got the secondary indicator above their head. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thank you for watching. This is SpoonyPizzas. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in my next video. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.